Beneath the shimmering surface of our planet's oceans lies an alien world largely unexplored, a vast kingdom of shadows and pressure where sunlight fades and secrets abound. The deep sea is the largest and least understood habitat on Earth, stretching down to crushing depths and covering over 2/3 of the planet's surface. While modern technology has allowed us to map Mars and the Moon in greater detail than our own ocean floor, the mysteries of the deep remain stubbornly unsolved, tantalizing scientists and storytellers alike. Today, we delve into 5 of the most perplexing deep-sea mysteries that continue to confound researchers and fuel our imaginations. The first enigma emerges from the frozen waters of the North Atlantic, where in the early morning hours of June 8, 1900, the crew of the HMS Cyclops vanished without a trace. The ship, carrying a crew of over 300 men, was last heard from as it sailed toward Barbados. Despite extensive searches, no wreckage, bodies, or clues were ever found. Some theorize that a violent storm or structural failure sent the ship plunging into one of the deepest oceanic trenches, making recovery impossible. Others point to the infamous Bermuda Triangle, suggesting more mysterious forces at play. Modern sonar and submersible missions have yet to locate the Cyclops' final resting place. The silence of the deep sea keeps its secret, leaving families and historians to wonder what truly became of the lost souls aboard. Our second mystery takes us to the very edge of human understanding, where life thrives in utter darkness and crushing pressure. In 1977, marine biologists exploring the Galapagos Rift stumbled upon something extraordinary: hydrothermal vents spouting superheated mineral-rich water into the abyss, surrounded by teeming communities of bizarre life forms. What shocked researchers was not just the alien appearance of these creatures, but the fact that they existed at all. Unlike every ecosystem previously known, which ultimately depended on sunlight and photosynthesis, these vent communities drew energy from chemosynthesis, bacteria converting toxic chemicals into sustenance. The question remains, how did such life evolve in complete isolation, and could similar ecosystems exist elsewhere in the ocean's vast, unexplored depths? Or even on other worlds, like Jupiter's moon Europa? The limits of life, it seems, are far more elastic than we imagined, and the true diversity of deep-sea ecosystems may still be waiting to be discovered. The third unsolved puzzle is the mystery of the bloop, a sound detected in 1997 by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. Hydrophones arrayed across the Pacific Ocean picked up a low-frequency, ultra-powerful noise so loud it was detected over 3,000 miles apart. The bloop was unlike any known geological or man-made source, and its frequency profile bore a striking resemblance to that of a living creature, except no known animal could possibly be large enough to generate such a sound. Theories ranged from giant squids to previously undiscovered leviathans lurking in the abyss. Later studies suggested the sound may have been the result of massive ice quakes, huge blocks of ice cracking and shifting in Antarctica. Yet the tantalizing possibility remains. Could something immense and unknown still be roaming the ocean's unexplored depths, capable of sounds beyond our comprehension? Our fourth deep-sea enigma revolves around the ghostly phenomenon known as deep-sea brine pools, often called lakes within the sea. These are pockets of super salty water, denser than the surrounding ocean, that settle into depressions on the seafloor. The edges of these pools create eerily defined shorelines, and their surfaces ripple under currents as if they were true lakes. What makes brine pools so mysterious is not just their unusual chemistry, but the strange, sometimes deadly, ecosystems they support. Few creatures can withstand the extreme salinity and toxic hydrogen sulfide content, yet some thrive along the margins, giant tube worms, mussels, and bacteria forming peculiar symbiotic relationships. Scientists are only beginning to unravel how life adapts to these alien environments and whether these pools might hold clues to Earth's earliest life forms, or even the possibilities of life on other planets with liquid seas. The final mystery draws us to the graveyard of the deep, the fate of missing ships, airplanes, and people lost to the abyss. The ocean is a vast, shifting expanse, and despite advances in technology, many wrecks remain undiscovered, their stories untold. Among the most chilling examples is the disappearance of flight MH370, which vanished over the southern Indian Ocean in 2014. Despite the largest search campaign in aviation history, only a few scattered pieces of debris have been found. The ocean's currents, depth, and sheer size have conspired to hide the aircraft's final resting place, leaving families without closure. The deep sea's ability to swallow evidence whole reminds us that, for all our sophistication, there are places on Earth where human knowledge simply ends and silence reigns. But the mysteries do not end there. The deep sea is a realm where the improbable becomes possible, where glowing creatures drift through blackness, and ancient fossils lie undisturbed for millions of years. New species are discovered every year: gelatinous predators with transparent bodies, fish that generate their own light, even sharks that live for centuries. Each discovery raises new questions. How do these animals survive in perpetual darkness? What adaptations have allowed them to endure the bone-crushing pressures of the deep? And what secrets still lie hidden in the trenches and canyons of the ocean floor? The technology to explore these depths is only just catching up to our curiosity. Unmanned submersibles and autonomous robots are beginning to map the abyss, gathering data on uncharted habitats and recording sounds that defy explanation. Yet for every answer we find, dozens of new mysteries emerge, reminding us that the ocean is not a solved puzzle, but a living, breathing enigma. Perhaps that is the greatest mystery of all. The realization that even in the 21st century, there are places on Earth we have yet to truly see, creatures we have yet to name, and forces we have yet to understand. The deep sea remains a final frontier, a place where science and legend merge, where the boundaries of knowledge are constantly redrawn. As long as the abyss endures, it will continue to challenge, confound, and inspire us, inviting each new generation to dive deeper, to ask bigger questions, and to embrace the unknown.